you. The guy's like, "Did someone message you?" And I
Oh,
said,
it's not the guy. It's me. Come on, Docs. Come on, Docs. We got a rapport here.
"Oh, okay." So what's his name? Lima Bean. Lima Bean messaged me, and apparently I insulted everybody.
Lima Beans are our Discord bot. He's not a real person.
Oh, so now you disagree with who messaged me?
Did Lima Bean message you? He's a Discord bot. He can't message anybody.
Boy, you really confuse things.
I think you're confused. He's not a real person. He's a Discord bot. He's programmed.
Did someone
He plays
message?
music for us.
Did someone message me?
That's what you said, is it not?
Well, wait a minute. If I said someone messaged me, why did you ask if someone messaged me? You always cheat. 1 minute I say you messaged me, the next minute you have to ask if someone messaged me. You just cheat.
That's cheating? I thought it was just conversation.
Okay.
Cheating about it.
Noted. Thank you. That helps a lot.
I mean, you're welcome.
Now you will take that as sarcastic, but I meant it. Okay, I can work with that.
Okay, Roger that. Roger that.
There we go. We're damn near over 2/3 of a redneck button.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Now, see, since you didn't ask, my understanding of redneck is actually it was a political movement back in the old country. Maybe Ireland. I think it was Scotland. I've heard that it was Ireland. I don't know. But when imagine this: when immigrants landed in the United States, they got treated like shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there was this one. Actually, they started back in the old country because they hated the way the Brits were treating them. But see, that's why I can't tell if it was Irish or Scottish, because of course the Brits fucked everybody.
I mean, it was probably the Irish, right? That makes sense.
So it seems to me that they were so fucking oppressed, they had no way of expressing themselves. Guess what? They started wearing a red kerchief around their necks as a signal.
Okay.
Now, that's the history I learned. I don't know. I'm Canadian. I'm French. I'm from Brittany. Hey, listen. Here's a question. You're from Alabama?
Yeah, brother.
Okay, I guessed right. Does the phrase Molly Maguires mean anything to you?
No, never heard of it.
Okay. It was there was a really fucking good movie in the 60s about the miners' strikes up in the Northeast. That was fucking nasty, bro.
Yeah, I know the miners were up there in North Carolina. They fought off the government. Like 100 people were killed.
That's
nobody talks about it.
That's the Molly Maguires. Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, that's one name of one group.
Okay, all right. See, I know redneck is like, you're working outside and you get a rash, a heat rash on the back of your neck, and it was like a working man's kind of that guy's a redneck. He's a working man. He's not rich. He's out there working.
I don't know if you heard that. Let's call it a sunburn.
Yeah, sunburn. Sure. Heat rash, sunburn.
Sure. So that's I would call that the least offensive explanation of what redneck is.
Well, it's just a different interpretation of it, or different history, maybe. Right?
I'm not sure you heard what I said. I take that as one of the least offensive explanations.
You think it's worse than that? What do you think it is?
No, fuck, you got me totally wrong again.
I'm confused.
Holy shit, it's one sentence. Listen
okay, all right, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
The words, I dare you.
I swear I'll take you up on the dare. I will.
I think of that, what you just said,
all right.
I think of that as one of the least insulting interpretations. Of all the shit people can throw at redneck, that's one of the least bad ones.
Well, thank you.
I already told you what I thought of it.
Okay.
But that disappears the moment you can twist the words for me to be an asshole.
Whoa, hold on. I was just giving you. Whoa, where'd that come from, brother?
I just clued in.
I don't understand.
I just clued in.
Where's this coming from, Docs? Clued in on what? I'm just talking to you.
I have broken my first rule.
What's your first rule?
to not assume that the other person is being an asshole.
See, you're assuming I'm an asshole right now.
It sure does look that way. Yeah.
I'm really trying not to be, man. I'm trying to talk to you for.
And I caught my. Well, I gave you 2/3 credit, and I just sat here thinking, well, why are you giving this guy so much credit if he's just being a fucking asshole? Well, maybe he's not being a fucking asshole.
I give you 1/4 credit for confusing me. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Nothing I ever said made sense.
Well, that's not true at all. I never said that.
Oh, so 3/4 of what I said didn't make sense.
Yes, I would definitely go for that. Maybe 80.
Here's the problem. When you say that to other guys, they take that as being literally true.
Yeah.
The problem is, now I see between you and me and Lima Bean, we're chucking shit back and forth at each other.
Well, Lima Bean is a Discord bot. He can't hear you.
Say, how stupid do you think I am?
Oh, I never thought you were stupid. I just thought you didn't hear me.
6 fucking times now.
I was just trying to make you understand. He's one of our. We actually bought him. It's a $9.99 per month subscription.
I get it. Now here's what you don't get. How insulting is that?
Well, I just think it's really interesting. He plays music.
You do it, it's not insulting. If I do it even vaguely, it shows I'm an asshole.
If we have our own Discord channel for Lima Bean, if we type in a channel,
shit, I understand. You just won't fucking clue in. Whatever you do is fine. Whatever I do is shit. I got it.
No, but if we type in a channel, he'll like play music for us. It's pretty great. I don't have any music for him to play right now.
I don't understand. What's a robot in the channel?
It's a Discord bot. Like this
sarcasm, asshole.
Okay. You're killing me, brother. You're watching too. You're too drunk. What are you drinking?
There we go. I'm wrong again. Whatever.
I never said you were wrong. I'm just, you're being hurtful.
See, now that was a perfectly asshole thing to do. You didn't use the word asshole, therefore you didn't say I was an asshole.
You're just being hurtful to me for no reason. It just doesn't make any sense.
That's what you would think, because anything I say, you will take as being hurtful or sarcastic or this or that or.
Oh no, I don't think you're doing it intentionally. It just comes off that way.
Yeah, so you can be patronizing and arrogant, and that's okay.
Well, all right. How about this? Whenever I'm being patronizing and arrogant, or you see me as that, you stop me. And,
I already did that.
I'll try and stop myself. Is that fair? Well, I mean, I'm extending an olive branch, right? That makes sense. I'm just trying to be.
Now, let me reel it back a little bit. What part of "been there, done that" is offensive?
All right, I waved the white flag. What do you want me to do?
And what did I do except accept it?
Okay, all right. White flag has been accepted.
All righty. So what I was going to say is, I think I'm dead wrong about this, because maybe that's just the way you talk with your friends.
It is. I work construction, so we're kind of stupid.
No, but see, that's the redneck thing. When I'm with rednecks, I don't have any fucking problem at all.
How many rednecks you know?
Know and hang out with. Most of the people I hang out with are redneck.
Oh yeah.
Well, why the hell would I hang out with right wingers or fucking yuppies?
Well, everyone who's a redneck down here is a right winger.
That's a very interesting point. You are really observant. I really appreciate that. Now,
I'm just telling you.
Sarcastic, but it wasn't.
No, I wasn't sarcastic. I'm being honest with you.
Well, there aren't a lot of rednecks that are liberal. Let's put it that way.
Well, I'll give you that one right there.
And that's a very interesting twist on our society.
Yep, you're right.
So why are right-wingers so hung up on communists or socialists if there's so few of them?
Well, there's a lot of them.
They have very little power. Yes, we have Democrats.
Maybe in Canada. I'm sure it's different in Canada.
I'm just ignorant.
No, I'm just ignorant about Canada. But you're ignorant about America.
Well, you assume that, yes, of course.
Well, you don't know much about American rednecks, it seems.
Yeah, exactly. Your interpretation is the fact. Don't check it out. Don't ask a question. Just conclude.
I'm only trying to have a conversation.
That for me is not redneck. That for me is just right wing asshole. Well, yep. Okay.
Why not both?
Break. Just for a sec. Just
I
for a sec.
break.
Now, see, that's mocking.
Oh no, no. I'm breaking. I agree with you. I break.
Liberals do exactly the same sort of bullshit, except they do it really sophisticated and smooth and polite.
There you go.
There you
but
go.
It's the same. It's the same stink.
It's the same shit. It's a different pile.
You're right. So what's the point of arguing between the two?
Huh?
Huh?
Who's arguing what?
I don't know.
Well, you lost me. You said what's the
you
point
lost
of
me.
arguing? No. I think you had a good thought there. I want to find out what you were thinking. You said, "What's the point of arguing the two?" I think you had a really important thought in your mind.
What's the point of distinguishing them both if they're the same pile or two different piles of the same poop?
There we go.
Yeah.
Imagine this. Your landlord is in a three-piece suit and he gets the banker to come and evict you.
Yeah.
And on the way to the bus station with a ticket so you can go visit your aunt, some guy knocks you over and steals your phone. They both robbed you, but they robbed you in a different way.
Yeah. But why is the landlord evicting you?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Maybe you smoke crack inside of the apartment and that he has a legitimate or maybe you just didn't pay. Maybe you didn't pay.
On the banker's side. Well, is it that interesting?
What?
So a minute ago they were both crooks, but now the bank is just being reasonable.
But now you just said the left wing or well, hold on. You said left wingers are criminal robbers and right wingers are evil landowners.
Well, I didn't use those words, and that
Well, those were the examples you gave. It seems it's very strange.
You could have let me finish the sentence.
Okay, apologies. Please continue.
So those weren't the words I used, and the words you used just now kind of put a twist on it. But I thought for a moment we agreed. Same shit, different pile.
Oh, I know. I agree with that.
Well, okay. So why are you suddenly on the banker's side of things?
Well, no, please do not put me on the side of the banker thing. I think we should abolish all federal banks.
You put yourself there. I just asked why.
Okay, maybe that was a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I think all the banks should be abolished.
But my point is, you were asking why distinguish, and I'm pointing out that you got robbed by two people, but they did it in very different ways.
But you're still robbed.
There you go, and that's why I'm a redneck.
But I'm not, or am I?
Okay, I wasn't saying you weren't.
Okay, I'm just
clarifying, and that's why I self-identify.
Oh, okay.
I got fucking assholes on the left of me. I got fucking assholes on the right of me. We're just trying to have a decent life.
So you're like a centrist.
Well, kinda, except most rednecks are right wing.
But you're just a little left of that. Is your interpretation?
Let me explain it to you this way. The way I try to clarify it for people is there are conservatives and there are right wingers. Yes, of course, right wingers will say they're conservatives. Of course, they will say that. Conservatives and right wingers are often very different kind of folk.
What do you think about Rob Ford? He's one of the Canadians I know, and he was the mayor of Toronto, was it? Rob Ford.
Have to slander everybody.
No, I'm not slandering anyone. I think Rob Ford is a very interesting character.
And a liar and a sleazebag. Why would you go there? Why don't you look at his brother, who's the premier of Ontario?
I don't know anything about his brother. I only know about Rob Ford. I'm just curious. I'm just curious about him. What do you know about him? Because in my interpretation, he was more one of the people than any other politician.
Exactly, like Mussolini and Hitler and
Well,
Stalin.
Mussolini and Hitler and Stalin did not get addicted to crack cocaine and have weird videos and stuff like that.
So we
That's
talk
that's
about,
that's that's
you
that's
know,
low.
you see the way you stack the deck. One minute you're talking about he's one with the people, and the next minute, oh, he suddenly remembers that he was a druggie.
Well, are the people also not drug addicts?
I'm only going by your words here.
It seems like he was more down to earth than anyone
Uh-huh.
else.
So let's elect people who are all fucked up and crooked. Yeah.
Well, I don't know anything about his
We need to
crookedness.
beat up on proof.
What did he do?
He's one of us.
What did he do?
He fascinated people like you,
Well, he didn't fascinate me.
and people like you voted for him.
I'm not Canadian. I can't vote for Rob Ford. I don't know how I would do that.
You're smarter than what you just said.
I'm not Canadian.
I didn't say you were Canadian.
I wouldn't have voted for Rob Ford if he was from Alabama.
Well, that's what you say now, yes.
Well, I know that because he's a crack addict, or he was. God rest his soul.
So you make excuses for the banker, but no, you're not on the banker side. You celebrate Rob Ford, but no, you wouldn't
I
vote.
never celebrated him. I just thought he was an interesting character.
Uh-huh.
Is he not interesting?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I mean, is he not?
Suddenly, precise words become very important for you.
For you?
No, it's you that argued about the individual words.
Oh, it's you that's saying I'm on the side of the bankers.
It's you that just a minute ago argued about the word precision.
I never even mentioned precision. What are you talking about?
You argued about the word celebrate.
Well, I never celebrated him.
Well, you would put it that way, yes, because you disagree with the word.
So you celebrate Hitler?
Never did, never ever.
Why did you bring him up?
Oh, so if I bring up the devil, that's me celebrating the devil.
Oh, so if I bring up Rob Ford, that's me celebrating Rob Ford.
Nope, that's not what I said.
Nope, that's not what I said either.
Yes, you went on and on.
Oh, it's not. That's your words. That's your ideas being put into my brain socket. Okay. You're trying to jam it in like a worm.
You're determined to slander me. I don't find
I'm not slandering you. I'm just trying to say you're trying to jam your ideas into my words. It doesn't make sense.
It's not funny. It's not just a conversation. I thought it might be.
It's well, it is a back and forth, but there are insulting properties to it.
And determined to make me look bad. Okay.
So it seems like you are 90% more insulting than I am.
Yes, it seems that I'm just yeah. Go ahead. You're on your own.
Everyone's on their own, are they not? We're the only one of us. No one else is in my corner.
I was talking about teamwork and working together.
Well, that's what we got to do. We got to band together.
Oh, just a minute ago, we're all alone, all by yourself. You see the way you go back and forth? Why don't you have an opinion?
I am having an opinion. It seems like you're jamming an opinion on me, though. A different one. An evil one.
Change the subject again.
Sinister.
All back to the insult. One
what
minute
insult?
we're all by ourselves, we're just on our own. The next minute, oh no, we're all in a teamwork and working together. Back and forth. Whatever you can disagree with, you just flip back and forth.
You're right.
Now I figure maybe that's just the way folk talk to one another. I leave those people because I know they're just fucking assholes. That I never said evil. I never said evil. I never once said evil. I never once said sinful or bound and determined to destroy us. I never said any of that. There are right wingers, there are left wingers, there are liberals, there are conservatives, there are assholes, there are pricks. There's all sorts of different people. If I say somebody's a fucking right winger, all I mean is he's a right winger.
I agree.
Imagine shit. Go ahead, imagine shit.
I agree.
Well, gee golly shucks. Suddenly I'm not totally a steaming heap of shit.
Oh, I don't think that.
You only think whatever will cause an argument.
That is not true.
Like maybe 6 times this evening you've been agreeable.
Okay. I will strive to be more agreeable. Tell me about cults.
From what I can tell, let me back up. I'm going to take it sideways.
Okay.
The whole idea behind fascism is that everybody hangs together. Now, I don't know if you've seen the symbolism, the flags, and it's kind of like the Italian equivalent of the swastika. It kind of looks like an axe, but it's like
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I'm pretty sure I've seen the axe symbol. Yeah.
It's called a fascia, and it goes way back to the Roman Legion. I'm sorry, the Roman Empire.
Oh, okay.
The idea is you take a rod, you can break it easy, right? But if you take a bunch of rods and bind them together, that's harder to break. It's stronger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the idea behind fascism.
Wait.
Politically, whatever you can do to get people to pull together, true, false, fictional, mythical, doesn't fucking matter. It's not about the truth. It's about getting the people to pull together. And that's a goddamn attractive idea.
So what's a better alternative?
Well, we call it democracy. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
I mean, that does seem insulting. Of course, I've heard of democracy.
That's right. Anytime I try to make a joke, well, it's bad. Docs.
I'm not trying to slap your wrist, Docs. I'm only playing fun.
Okay, so I made 2 jokes in a row, and you got insulted by both.
Oh no! Just because I made a joke doesn't mean I'm insulted, Docs.
And if I say you, see, this is the thing. If I don't say you're insulted, you act insulted. If I say you're insulted, then you pretend not to be insulted.
Do you think I'm insulted right now?
I just bit my tongue.
What if I told you I am not insulted? Nothing you have said has insulted me. It perhaps has confused me.
Now you have me.
It has confused me greatly. But it is not insulted.
Now I'm pool hustling. I'm going to be very careful with my language. I believe that is something you would say.
It is because I said it.
See how asshole you are?
I mean, you see how asshole you are? Hey.
You asked me a simple question. I gave you a simple answer, and you gave me bullshit back.
All right, so democracy is best.
Yeah, you've heard of it. I'm sure you think it's just a fucking waste of time, liberal bullshit.
Democracy? No.
Mostly it is the way
you think
it's
so?
done.
Right.
But at the bottom idea, there's a very interesting concept, and that is my personal opinion is important, but it's not a fucking fact. The only fact is I have an opinion.
There you go.
There you go.
Do you trust the government?
Okay, now this is going to seem like I'm cheating, but it depends what you mean by the government.
All right. Not local government, but do you accept that any government will eventually, if not checked, will just accumulate power until until it's like a power vampire.
Yeah.
The government will do anything and everything it can unless it is on a leash.
Everybody with power, rich people, corporations, the government, anything will power corrupts.
Do you think
now
a more powerful government equals a less powerful corporation?
My turn. Let me suggest a question that's more interesting.
All right.
Where in our way of governance do you think the problem is?
Everywhere.
That's not very helpful. See, that's a bullshit answer to escape responsibility.
All right. Where do I think the problem is? I think
who actually has input into how things go.
I think it is so unevenly distributed. Power is so spread out among and sectioned off that every one person with too much power is one too many, and it creates a cascade failure of the entire system. So it all needs to burn.
This is getting long now, but let me just bump in. I'm not being a fucking asshole.
No, please.
You're right, but I think what you're addressing there, what you're pointing to, is human nature, and we ain't going to change that anytime soon.
All right, so what's the best way to work within human nature?
Oh no,
that's not fair.
As a technician, that is exactly the wrong way to approach it.
All right, what's the right way?
instead of starting with what is the solution, let's start with what is the fucking problem. And we can't start with human beings are imperfect. That ain't going to change.
I agree.
So let me tell you where I started personally, my whole life's work. If somebody has an opinion, that's an opinion. Is it true? Who the fuck is going to judge whether it's true or not? We have trouble judging whether a criminal is guilty of a crime. That's really hard.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so what can we count on? How about this? What does the person care about? Like, this is going to be a joke. I'm joking here.
All right.
What does Groove care about most? Making me look bad.
To whom?
If I said it was a joke,
but hold, I'm not taking it seriously. Nothing personally. I'm just curious.
Why are you stomping all over me? It slows everything down and it fucks me up.
All right, apologies.
Okay,
so I'm just trying. All right, so making you look bad.
Assuming that Grove is setting out to make me look bad,
yep.
I have to think, well, what the fuck is that now? He must think either I look like the father who abused him, which is possible. I don't fucking know.
That's interesting. All right.
Or one of his friends felt hurt by something I said, and he's here to represent. That's a possibility. Or I said something that wasn't clear to him, and he took it as insulting to something he really cares about. What if Groove really thinks he has a fucking axe to grind? Huh. You know what happens, buddy? Right away, I start listening to what you're saying, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
All right.
As soon as we start caring about, I call it solidarity. As soon as I start caring about my squad mate as a buddy, I drop a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, he's pissed off. Yeah, he's doing crap. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, what's he going on about, man? Oh, blah, 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 and he hurt his foot. Oh, shit. Is his foot okay? Well, I don't think so, man. He's really fucked up. Holy shit. Well, we got to pull together and fix his foot. See what I'm getting at?
Yeah. Y'all work together.
It puts a whole, not because I love you, not because I like you, not because I agree with you, not because I appreciate you. None of that. We're all wounded units, and you are not totally insane. You're just a fucking asshole. No big deal.
I hope I'm not insane.
But you missed the most important part. If I think you're an asshole, so what?
Oh yeah, I don't really care. Who are you?
No. I didn't. Of course you don't care. You're a fucking asshole. Of course I don't expect you to care. The point is, if I think you're an asshole, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I should still hear what you got to say.
Well,
if it's there we go. Now we're right back to where we started, which is what made me interested in you in the first place.
Should you continue to care about what I say after you have labeled me an asshole?
Now, this is going to stay on slippery because I want to be careful.
All right.
Yes, it should matter because if you really are an asshole, you're going to be kind of dangerous. So I have to care in some way.
Dangerous in what way?
In some way.
In what way? In what possible way?
No, I can't read the future.
I don't know either. I'm just curious. If you think it's a if you think a danger is a possibility, what kind of danger are you looking for?
I'm talking about you personally.
Are we?
I told you right from the beginning I was using this as a joke.
No, I understand that. I'm just curious.
What are you?
I'm curious where the metaphor's going.
What metaphor?
Or the understanding, the joke understanding
of
danger.
If I conclude that somebody is just an asshole, damn rights I care what he does. Now, you would say you're so strong that you should ignore him. No. Well, you would say, let's exclude him. Let's kick him out of the clan. Let's block him. That's the right-wing way to deal with things. Let's ignore let's pretend he doesn't exist. Let somebody else deal with the asshole.
What is...
That's
the
why
other
I'm
way.
redneck. That's why I went infantry. Fuck you. I'm going to deal with the assholes.
Damn right, brother. That's how do you deal with them?
You say the opposite and you do the opposite. You folk.
So you say the all right. So you just fight them.
Why? I don't know. I really, I think it's because you become cynical and pessimistic, and that's not good.
I am pretty pessimistic.
Most folk are, because if a person is pessimistic, good chance they give up trying.
So
And
you got messaged. Who? What'd they say?
huh?
Hmm?
No, I did not. Fuck, you're difficult. I did not say again. I did not copy your last.
Oh, apologies. You got messaged privately.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Uh,
messages.
oh, okay. All right. Did someone threaten you with anything?
I actually read it. I went to the trouble of finding it, and I read it to you word for word. I'm such
Oh,
an asshole.
I'm sorry. I must have just skimmed right over it.
Or maybe you weren't listening because I'm just a fucking asshole.
I mean, maybe not intentionally though. The subconscious, does a whole lot for us.
Said anything about intention. There's the problem. Is well, I'm looking at a message from Graham, and he's more or less got the same attitude.
What
Everything,
about the Harv?
nothing I say makes sense. I'm always being rude to people. I'm arrogant. And if I,
Uh,
what do you mean? That's just me being an asshole. And if I say, what part of that? Tell me where I lost you. That's just me being an asshole. It's fucking grade 3 all over again. Jesus Christ.
I don't understand. What about the Harv? Did he send you a message?
The harf?
Yeah. The
Oh my god.
Theharv.
I just found it now. I'm not even going to read it. I want to get back to the first thing first. When people asked you why you started to get antagonized, I don't remember anybody asking me why. And here's what I read to you. You also insulted us straight to the leader of the unit.
Who is that?
Somebody you know.
There's
That
no leader of the unit here.
fucking slander, man. That's the way people get killed. That's the
People
way.
get killed for that?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you ever fucking relax?
I don't understand what you're saying, brother.
Did I change language?
I think you did. You're speaking spaghettios right now.
There's the slander. I mean,
Well, you just put that thought in my head. So you kind of are speaking spaghettios to me right now. So I mean, let's rewind the clocks. Rewind the clocks. There is no leader of this clan, so I don't know what
because
clan you're talking about.
I don't please you, I speak spaghettios.
Do you know what that means?
No, I'm really stupid. I'm about to leave the channel. Smarten the fuck up right now.
Okay, go ahead and leave then.
Okay,
All right, night.
your choice.
Good night. I mean, it's up to you, Docs. I'm not telling you anything. You can do whatever you
I
want.
gave you a fucking choice. You said I should leave.
It's up to you, man. I don't control you.
You're so fucking pompous. I would never get away with talking that way to anybody.
I mean, we are on the internet,
I
so we
would
can be
never
assholes.
get away with talking to anybody that way.
You wouldn't get away with talking how you talk to anyone in real life.
I
They'd
never.
kick your ass.
There you go.
I mean, they probably wouldn't kick your ass because you're an older feller. But
Yeah, I've always been old. You're such a complete fucking asshole.
if you talk the way you talk to me in real life,
You think you were polite?
no.
You think you were decent?
Let me put it to you this way: if I were in front of you in real life, would you sock me in the face?
Very no. Why the fuck would I do that?
Well, that's what we brought up, right? People can get killed for slander.
Yeah, and you thought somebody was going to come and kill me because of what they wrote in.
No, no, that's what I thought you thought.
Exactly. You treat me like a fucking idiot. That's not insulting?
I don't mean to. It's just confusion.
So if you do shit and you don't mean to, that's okay.
Who's
But
the leader of the clan?
yeah, cut me off again. Cut me off again, asshole. If you do shit, it's okay because you don't mean to. But if you think I did shit, that's bad.
Yeah.
You cheat.
Yep, I'm a cheater.
You are unfair and dishonest.
I appreciate you telling me this. I'll work on it.
Well, I don't know, buddy. I mean, it's not just you. It's a cultural thing. It's a political thing. That's why the world is so
I
fucked
suppose.
up right now.
You think the world's going to get unfucked up soon?
Not soon.
How long you think it will take? I think it will take an alien invasion to unite the human race.
Well,
I think we have to be attacked by an outside force, like an alien invasion.
that's the cop out you use.
Well, it's not a cop out. I mean, I just think human
Oh, you
nature has
really think
been.
aliens are going to invade?
Well, no,
Well, no.
I never thought that was going to be a. Well, it is a possibility, but do you not think aliens are real?
See the way you bounce around? I count on this. Oh, well, I don't think it's going to happen.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is, it would take an alien invasion to fix
Holy
things.
shucks. Imagine this. An intelligent fellow like you could say, it's almost as though we have to unite against a common enemy.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, bro. That's what I was getting at.
But do you believe in aliens? Do you think they're out there?
Did you let me finish the sentence?
I
Hell
mean,
no.
will you answer the
You want
question?
to talk about aliens
I
and
do want to talk about aliens.
yes or no? Like I said, that's the way you cop out.
I guess it is. But what do you think about them? Obviously, you do not like aliens. All right, I understand.
Imagine this.
All right.
In a channel that I cannot reply in, somebody writes, Docs, are you okay there, buddy? I'm having a bit of trouble deciphering what's going on in memes. Now, see, what I would say is, are you okay when you wrote such and such and such and such? I had a hard time figuring out what you meant. See, that would be specific. When you use the word such and such and such and such, nobody ever says that. Oh, I don't understand what you said. What? I mean, did I change languages? Well, it's almost like you did. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about aliens landing.
Are you really?
Yeah, and you're the aliens.
I'm an alien? You think I'm an alien?
Yeah.
What kind of alien am I? I think if there are aliens on Earth, they're lizard people.
What the fuck does that mean? And I don't make sense. What kind of alien am I?
Well, you literally just called me an alien, so I mean, come on.
Gee, golly shucks, I remember what I said 7 seconds ago.
I do too. That's why I brought it up.
Do you? Do you remember asking what kind of alien?
I do. So what kind?
What a
Answer the question. I guess you don't know any kinds of aliens, so you just want to change the subject. All right, I understand.
Who said anything about changing the subject?
So what are you talking about in memes? Is someone in another Discord talking to you? Maybe they don't understand you either.
I read you a PM.
All right.
It took 4 tries to get that clear to you.
Yeah.
I just read you something that in a channel where I couldn't answer, which I told you, which I used plain English. That also confused you. See, my point is, it doesn't matter what I say. You don't like it. You don't like it. Doesn't matter what I say.
It's not about like. I'm just a very confused person.
You're a liar and a cheat.
What am I cheating?
Pretty near everything.
What am I lying about? I'm telling you the truth here.
Everything.
I don't understand what you're saying. Do you think that's a lie?
Yes.
You think so hold on, let me get this perfectly straight. Let me get this perfectly straight. You think I understand? You're talking over me. You're talking over me. Docs, you are talking over me. Let me speak. You're going to let me speak?
Right.
Are you going to let me speak?
That's right.
Docs, are you going to let me speak? I'm trying to get a message out here. You think when I tell you,
I'm going to
Docs,
sit back and
you
have
think
go ahead.
you all right. You think when I tell you that I'm telling you the truth that I'm lying? You no, let me reverse. You think that when I tell you that I'm confused, that I'm actually not confused?
Nope.
You think I understand perfectly everything you're saying.
Nope.
So you think I'm confused?
It's not black and white.
Well, what's the third option?
Sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't.
That is true. I generally call it out when I am though, and you
You
don't
and
take that for an
the rest of
answer.
the fucking assholes saying nothing I say makes sense. You're always so confusing. You're always
Well,
so arrogant. You're always so insulting. You and the other grade 3 children in this unit. And
unit.
I sure as shit never said that before.
I don't know who insulted you here, man, but it's not me. Or at least I'm not trying to.
And there we go, back to motive again.
Well,
Doesn't matter what
motive makes the man.
your
Is it
motive.
not?
Mine
That's
doesn't because I'm an asshole. God, I get it. I get it. You're fucking right.
that's mens rea, man. That's the foundation of law, motive. Is it not?
No, it's what did the person do,
That
asshole.
is nope. Mens rea
That's right.
is motive.
That's
It
no,
is what they intend.
no,
It is intent.
no.
It is intent. The
No,
foundation of law is intent.
you lie.
I'm not lying. At least that's how it is in America. I don't know how it is in Canada.
You ask a fucking question.
Huh?
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 Mens rea means guilty mind.
Yes. And that is the foundation of law. If you don't know you're committing something illegal, it might not be illegal.
No,
Yes. It is intent.
no. If you run over my son, I don't give a goddamn what your fucking intent is. I didn't say it was first degree murder. I said it was manslaughter.
Okay, well then it's either first degree murder based on intent or manslaughter based on intent, is it not?
And here he goes, changing his argument again. Well, is it?
There's no argument changing here. I'm just clarifying.
Oh, you're clarifying. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Clarifying. I know nothing, you know everything. That's why you change your opinion and change your opinion and
I know nothing and you know nothing either.
change your opinion. Because your intention counts, but mine doesn't.
So you think you know everything.
Well, you would say that, yes.
They really fucked you up in DARPA, didn't they?
Huh?
In the army.
Well, you would say that, yes, of course.
Well, you told me yourself
all the
you told me
time.
yourself you had PTSD. I'm just, what kind of effects does that have on a person's mind?
Well, you're not asking, you're telling.
I actually asked previously what was the PTSD about, and you changed the subject. So I don't know if it's a soft spot.
More slander. Gee, do you think that PTSD is maybe a soft spot, you fucking dummy?
To insult. If it is, please tell. All right, obviously it is.
You don't know that PTSD would be a soft spot.
Oh no, it isn't for some people. Some people are more than willing to talk about it.
You're
It's more than healthy to talk about these
a
things.
fucking cheater. I'm willing to talk about it, but it's still a
Please,
sore
please.
spot.
Well,
You're
all right.
full of shit. Other people just don't matter. If
Both
somebody
of the,
wants to talk about it, that means it's not a sore spot, according to you.
maybe it's both. You're right. You're right.
Well, hallelujah, I got one thing. No, that must make like four.
If you're counting,
I said exactly the opposite of me counting.
it was a figure. It's an expression.
That's right. So you slander me and you slander me and you slander me and you slander me. Sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes you meant it. Sometimes it's because you didn't understand what I said. Sometimes it's because you didn't mean it. Slander, slander,
Let me
slander,
let me
slander.
ask you. Who am I slandering you to?
I just one more sentence and I'll let you go.
All
Imagine
right.
that other people hear what you say about me.
I don't think anyone else is hearing anything that I'm saying about you.
I'm not talking about the fucking channel, dummy.
Dummy. Well, now you don't want to talk to me because I called you a dummy, like you call me a dummy?
Wait a minute. I said I'd say one more sentence and then it would be up to you. You wanted to say something. See, that's
No,
what
no,
I
no.
mean. Always fucking off.
I thought you were done. I
Happens
thought
if
you were
I'm wrong. If I
done.
let
So
you know I'm wrong, it doesn't fucking matter what I do. I'm wrong. You just suck.
my
That's all.
my apologies. I thought you were finished speaking. Please continue. I will stop talking.
Why should I continue when I said I'm going to say one more sentence and then turn it over to you?
Big pause there, and I thought you were turning it over.
Fuck. Yes, I was turning it over to you.
Well, I don't understand now.
You thought I decided to stop talking. So even when I turn
That
it
means
over to you, I'm wrong.
that's if you turn a conversation over to someone else, you stop
Oh
talking.
my God, how fucking insane. I would never get away with saying that to anybody in this group. It
I
is
am I
so
am I am
arrogant.
in this group,
It
so
is
obviously you
so
got
arrogant. It is so arrogant and so insulting. Oh well, I didn't intend it to be. Oh yes, your intentions are supreme, and I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, I got it.
do you remember what goes on when you're drunk, or you just wake up and everything kinda you don't remember? I don't mean to insult a drunk person, especially if you're gonna remember it in the morning.
More arrogance, more patronizing, more insulting.
Question.
Actually, I changed my mind. I don't think I misunderstand. I think you're compulsive. I don't think you can stop being rude.
You're right, I am definitely compulsive. That's why I'm here.
Okay,
I just like conversation. I like back and forth.
I can work with that.
It's
All
entertaining.
right.
It's like
I'm just
it's
trying to
just
figure it out, bro.
just food for the mind, that's all it is.
Well, according to you, that's your take on it. Okay.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay, that's the arrogant part of you.
Well,
Okay.
I can only have my take, can I not? Does that make sense?
And that's just more arrogance. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna have someone else's take. That's stealing. That's thievery.
And you're explaining the simplest thing. Okay, yeah, I can go with that.
Continue, Docs. What is your last will and testament?
I've got it written down on a piece of paper right beside me there.
I'm all ears. Are you with us?
Am I allowed to type a reply to a message?
Oh, or who you typing to?
None of your fucking business.
Whoa, whoa, I apologize. I didn't mean to
Aren't we sensitive all of
delve
a
I didn't
sudden?
mean to delve into your privacy.
Yeah,
Is it another
who's a fucking snowflake here? Ha ha ha.
You're killing me, brother. I'm dying.
That was,
You wound me.
that was funny.
Wound me, truly.
Just so long as you're offended by absolutely everything I say.
You're right. It hurts me deeply, and I will never forget it.
Oh, I don't care if you're hurt or not.
Well, I sure hope you do. I mean, I'm a human being.
Oh, suddenly we're supposed to care about people who offend us. Change
Well,
your mind again, eh?
I never said anything about you not caring.
Not real big about sticking to your views, are you?
Right, I'm very flip floppy.
Maybe it's true. I can work with that. Some people
I
are.
mean, you could definitely make me believe something right now.
Nah, my mind. I honestly made an effort. Nothing came to mind.
Okay. What do you think about mushrooms having interconnected like brain waves underground within the dirt? I
Do
think
you
about
want
that a
an
lot.
honest answer to that?
I think about that a whole lot.
Because it's
They're almost as intelligent when they link together as humans. It's
well,
actually
that is
fascinating.
absolute. There, that's typical right wing exaggeration. You take something.
No, well, it's not it's a different kind of intelligence,
My
right?
fucking
They can't
sentence here.
speak. They can't speak.
Did I finish my fucking sentence here?
Did I finish mine?
I only studied this stuff, so you obviously know more about it because you listen to what your buddies say.
You're a mycologist. You study mushrooms.
Like any good right winger, whatever your buddies say is true because it's your buddies who say
I
it.
my buddies have not said anything. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, so you just imagine that mushrooms are smart?
Buddies, no, no, I'm actually, I I read a lot of Paul Stamets. He's a leading mycologist in, North America, and, I think he's pretty smart.
And he said that mushrooms are nearly as smart as people.
Well, in a different sort of intelligence.
Oh, and now we're going to change the terminology again.
Changing
Oh.
because you interrupted me. You see, that's the folly of interruption. You won't get the complete understanding if
Uh-huh.
you
I, I,
change
I should
words.
sit back and listen to the lesson
Yes, you
from the
should
master.
listen. You should listen to someone else's conversation. It's the only way to have it.
I'm so rude because I never listen.
You are very rude right now. I'm not saying you're always rude, just right now you are. It's something we can always work on. Every human is fallible. Oh, there it goes. He's gone. Yes, it is. He's too drunk. He passed out. All right. I didn't know you were still here. Before you recorded it? Oh shit. All right. All right. Well, that's a little. Oh no, that's fine. I don't really care. I didn't say anything mean.